Wow. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wow. Just checking my skip real quick. Uh, Hold on one second. Jump with that. Okay. So, I have some very, very sad news for you all. And this really blows so much ass. It's not even funny. It's like, wow. This kind of thing is like a huge kick in the nuts to Nintendo. It really is. And I mean, I don't mean it to be funny. It's just basically, it really is if you think about it. Because this man was the CEO, Presidente of fucking Nintendo. And him just dying of a cancer and a disease. Yeah. Wow. Just holy fuck. Like I was completely shook when I heard the news. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this really for real, or is this some kind of like prank thing that people do? Because I know people have done it plenty of times, especially with Eddie Murphy. I don't know why people do it with Eddie Murphy for some freaking reason. Then I actually looked this up, that this was not a joke, and I'm like my jaw just fucking dropped for hours. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Like, god damn, this is sad. It really is sad. It's one of the most sad. Now, this is like a bizarre day, because it's weird that not only we had a trailer for the final Blaze Blue game coming out, which I'll probably talk about that in a video, but just seeing this, like, after getting such awesome news and then getting slapped in the face with that, I'm like, what? That was already crazy enough. I get that news just smacked in my face. Like, oh my god. Like, this man was responsible for so many great games for Nintendo. I mean, come on. We would not have Hal's Laboratories with Kirby, and he's worked with Nintendo with many. He associated Nintendo with many games like Smash Brothers. He helped them associate them with the Wii, and just millions of great titles. Hell, even back to the old school days of the freaking NES, for God's sakes. This man was a core gamer to the day he died. And the thing is, the sad thing is, he wasn't even that old. 55 is nothing. 55 is nothing. If you're going above 65, if you're above that range, way above it, then that's old. That's old. This wasn't old. This is still middle age, which is still considered pretty young. Like, you still have the strength to do shit. You're not really old at all. So that's not technically, really like old. And that really, wow. I just don't know what to say. This was, wow, this is just a really, 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 really sad day. It really is. For most people, like, for gamers like myself, like, keep this in mind, like, I'm not, like, too incredibly depressed, sad or anything. It's just, wow. I mean, how is this gonna hurt the company Nintendo? I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we're not even talking about that right now. Like, forget about the whole thing about what's the future going to be hold. And I know some trolls and some haters are going to be, like, really happy about this. Like, oh yeah, the president's gone. That means Nintendo is going to go downhill and stuff like that. And it's like, come on, guys. Really? Is this really the time to joke about this kind of shit? Because if I see stuff like that, especially comments, blah, 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 I just fucking remove that shit. Flag them, unsubscribe. Just, not dealing with that shit. Because it's not that day to joke around about, stuff like that. And I mean, it's really a shame too, because we just saw him in the last E3 too, and it looked like he was doing, well, that again, we didn't actually see him. It was his puppet, which I wish really could have been Iwata, because this was kind of hinted, because we knew sort of about, not really knew, but we knew there was something wrong with him, because he did announce that he was, under like this certain illness, or he was just like sick. And we knew we didn't know it was really, really coming. But we just thought it was some kind of just illness that he had. We didn't think it was that serious. We're thinking like, okay, he's probably just like sick with something. Because I know most people, working artists in Japan, get certain kind of illness and they're like back on their feet within like weeks or so. Because the magic of Japan, I guess, with their medicines. But this time around, this was no ordinary illness. This was actually a cancer. And just That alone is just like completely, excuse me, completely off. Like, no, just no. It really is a shame. It really is how the good must die young. And I hate to use that song, like, why must the good die young? Dun, 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 you know, that Billy Joel song. And yeah, it really is a shame. The good die young. It really is. And, man, I just don't really know what to say, to be honest. I mean, this was just like, wow. I mean, so many great titles this man was responsible for. You could say whatever you want about, like, oh, well, he was responsible for making Nintendo go downhill. I'm going to stop you right there. Because this man was not responsible for making Nintendo go home. Yeah, I understand. Iwata did make some decisions I didn't agree with. Let's be real here. Not many people agree with his decisions. Fine. Like myself. Fine. I'll admit that. Fine. I didn't agree with most of his decisions. But that doesn't mean I feel sympathy for the guy who just passed away. It's not like I don't feel any sympathy. I do. Because this man was a core gamer, a president of a company that's been doing this shit for fucking 30 years now. 30 years in the making. And it's just really a shame that... And it really sucks too, because the only thing we ever saw of him that was active in the conference was his freaking puppet. Which was funny, I will admit, but it sucks, because now when I look at that puppet scene, it's like, it's gonna be funny, but then it's gonna be like, kind of sad at the same time. It's gonna be like, it's funny, but then it's gonna be like kind of sad because you know we just passed away too. It's like, shit. I don't want to joke about this saying that like Reggie's body wasn't ready for that. I don't think my body was ready for this either. About this sad news, my body wasn't ready for this, and it's like, wow, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, just so many great. I mean, hell, the Kirby series wouldn't have been a series. I mean, if it wasn't for that. I mean, fucking Earthbound, people. Earthbound, a.k.a. Mother. The Mother series, for God's sakes. This man has worked on so many great titles. Not gonna name them all. I mean, if you want to look it up, just look at a big-ass list of titles he's worked on. But, yeah, it really is a shame that he just had to go. It really, I was not expecting this news at all. I mean, I think this was even more of a sad-related death than the freaking Robin Williams news that we had last year that he died. So, not only last year we lost a great comedy legend, this year we lost a great gaming legend. And that, wow, my God. But how is this going to hurt the company? Again, I'm not going to get into that. That'll be for another time when we're out of this subject about his death, which just happened today. But we'll discuss about that, or maybe Nintendo will inform us on what's going on later down the road in the future. Because we didn't get, the whole memorial service and stuff like that yet, as of yet. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Actually, let me just edit this real quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to play something on the 3DS. This is my 3DS, actually. Mr. Iwata. Oh no, this is Pokemon. You helped us provide us with greatness on Smash Bros. On 3DS. And you provided us with many great games besides on the 3DS, on the Virtual Console, and all the old school generation consoles. You were a great man. You were awesome to the end. You knew about the gamer. You were very passionate about your work. You didn't let bullshit put you to the side. You were a man of promise. And promise you delivered. I mean, yes, most of the promises I didn't agree with, but I'm going to let bygones be bygones, especially for this occasion. So, my condolences goes out to the family, friends, and of course, his long-lived companions of the Nintendo company. And I'm just hoping and praying, not just for Mr. Iwata, but I'm also hoping and praying for Nintendo as well, how they're going to go through this. And I just don't know. I just don't know what the future is going to behold now because of this. But, well, rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. Stay golden, my friend. And keep on gaming even up in heaven, man. Keep on making Nintendo proud by making your own creations up to the world beyond of the sky. Show them that core gamers like us still exist. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. about this very sad news. Sorry this video was a bit too long, but I'm just saying, like, I know there's like a lot of questions floating around on what's gonna happen to Nintendo as a whole, and it's like, man, man. I think I'm probably just gonna go search for a game on this. Maybe I'll see, or I could just look up video game soundtracks for the meantime that Iwata has provided with those certain games, and maybe just listen to those or something as a tribute. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this. Tell me your thoughts on this situation, and that's pretty much it. So, sayonara, Mr. Iwata, and I'm signing out. This is Ninja Reviewer. Gamers, remember, no game is ever impossible.